I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch.
Hey Lifer Tribe, happy Saturday and welcome to another daily VlogTober vlog. Living life with your girl Stay. My head mobility is not as free as I would like it to be because my bun is very, very high. And as you all know, I drive this little Mercedes convertible and it's not really tall. You don't have a whole lot of room, so I don't think y'all can see. Let me try to turn you up a little bit. But yeah, the bun is touching the roof of the car, and yeah, ain't nobody putting it down, the top down, because yeah, it ain't that kind of drive. But yeah, welcome to the video. I am so excited, like giddy excited about VlogTober because I have never done anything like this before, and it is definitely like I don't know, like me having to let go of control and just go with the flow because I don't know what's going to happen every day, and I don't have the control because I am committed to putting a video out every single day. And so whatever happens, happens because I'm committed to that, right? And I'm not going to let anything get me off of that path. So we're going to have to take the good with the bad. Anyway, with all that being said, I also started a regular vlog for the week before I committed to VlogTober. So I started the morning off kind of talking to that vlog, which y'all will see on Sunday, because I had some good footage there and I didn't want to waste that, you know. So I'm doing all the things, really fully living in my content creator self this month. And then it's like I have a new coaching contract that's starting this month. I'm speaking at a conference this month. So October is really hitting your girl with like, okay, let's see what you're made of. You're gonna show your chops in October. So we are now headed to Dallas for the She Said conference. It's a women's entrepreneurial conference. It's about an hour away. We've been on the road for about 15 minutes. It starts at 9, but I think it has me getting there at like 9:15 because again, I was doing all the things this morning. So I vlog, and excuse my hand, y'all, I'm vlogging on my phone. Normally when I'm in the car, it's gonna be from my phone because again, this car is cute, but it's not super functional for all the things. Like my dash is really small. There's nowhere. Wallace tried to mount my camera in here this morning, and he's like, yeah, there's not enough room. But anyway, so yeah, I'm headed there. It has me to get there at like 9:15, so not super late or anything, but it goes until 4 o'clock. It's an all-day conference. So yeah, it is what it is. I'll get there when I get there. I'm assuming that the first part of it is probably going to be getting people registered, signed in, all that. So I don't think I'm going to miss a lot. I'm excited because I'll be meeting a few young ladies from my cohort in person today. So I think about 5 or 6 of us are going to be there, and I've only ever met one in person, and that was just recently. So that's cool because we've just been meeting on Zoom, so that's going to be cool. But yeah, I'm just going to take y'all with me every step of the way. The dress code for this, or the little thing, was power suit and sneakers. I shared with y'all I no longer have any of my power suits. I gave those away a while back, so I threw something together. So I'll be sure to try to get an outfit of the day in before today's vlog is over. And I don't know what we're going to get into for the rest of the day because, like I said, this conference is all day. So I probably won't be home until at least 5, because if I stay till the end, it's an hour drive. And so Wallace and I will probably get into something. But yeah, I'll pick y'all up, and definitely I'll show you around at the conference, let y'all see what that's talking about. But yeah, let me pay attention to these directions because my navigation just popped up. So it looks like I'm going to have to be making a move soon. So I'll catch y'all in a minute.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all love. Everything good. Keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good. Know it's all love. Know it's all love. I'm feeling like a man lately. Can't nobody do it like I can daily. Baddest in the land. Body turn your nigga to a fan up. I made it where I'm at on my own. I got a couple blocks in the road, but I get to the bag on the low. I be counting stacks while they grow. Yeah, you know me, baby. Won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get home.
Remember what I told you. You don't have to get naked. So be prepared. Wear your good underwear. You know your mom will say you don't know you might fall out and have to take your pants off.
All right, tribe. So we are leaving the women's conference, and it's loud out here. I'm right by the highway. All right, y'all. So we leaving the event. Hold on. I'm gonna be cut off. I gotta take my jacket off. But it's a good mix of entrepreneurial women in there. I couldn't do a lot of vlogging in there because they have a DJ and, you know, of course, we can't be getting copyrighted. Oops. I'm leaving a little early because it took me way too long to get here. It took me about an hour and a half to get here because I'm in Dallas. And this event is close to the state fairgrounds. And it is state fair time. And today is the Oklahoma game. Oklahoma and whoever at the Cotton Bowl. Hold on. Let me turn this down. So yeah, it was just a lot of traffic this morning. So I've been monitoring and it looks like now is a good time to go. So I'm going. And my husband said it's halftime of the game. So I definitely don't want to be leaving here when the game is over. But yeah, I wish I could have gotten a little bit more, but there was just music going so much, so it wouldn't have been viable content anyway. But I definitely will share the link to the organization because she does stuff in Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth. Oh, did I stop? Oh, okay. So yeah, so definitely worthwhile. It's called She Said. And it's She Said, and then it looks like the tagline was Be Unapologetic. But anyway, some good stuff. Got to meet some of the ladies from my cohort. I wanted them to join on the vlog, but again, every time we had a break where we could talk and stuff, there was music. But anyway, I'm gonna get on this road. Let me see how long it says for me to get home. 50 minutes. That's still quite a drive for your girl, but we're gonna make it work. Y'all, this bun is giving your girl a headache, and it keeps on hitting the top of this car. So I know people think I'm crazy, but this is bumper to bumper traffic, and I'm like, I am not going to ride all the way home over an hour possibly with my head hurting like this. So yeah, I have literally before, like a long time ago, I had crochet twists in my hair, and I literally took those down while I was driving, because you know, you just like slip the little knot and they come out. But yeah, I know people in the other cars looking at me, but I'm like, how crazy would it be for me to sit here with my head sore for the whole ride? And the thing is, as much as I love these faux locks, I told y'all I'm getting them out tomorrow, and I cannot wait. It's like you can love something so much, but then all of a sudden you just get tired, and when you're tired, you're tired. And I'm not looking forward to sitting there all that time to get them taken out, but I cannot wait. And I think I'm just gonna rock my hair just in its natural state for a couple of days, like do a deep condition, let my scalp breathe, maybe just put it in a high puff or whatever, and then I'm going to maybe go to a silk press for a little while. I don't know. the weather's kind of starting to cool down. It's only 71 now, so that's good. That's just about cold for Texas. But yeah, just do a silk press, get my ends trimmed, that kind of stuff. But I don't know why all of a sudden my locks have just been driving me crazy. They're super hot at night. I throw it up in the bun and my head is sore. I don't know. I guess this ship has sailed for now, but they did their job. They get me through the summer and vacation, and I love them. It's just for whatever reason they've just been irritating me. So yeah, I just figured I'd pick y'all up and show y'all the foolishness that I be doing while I'm trying to drive. But the traffic is not too bad. It's good. We moving. Alright, I'll holler at y'all when we get home. Unless, you know, something else I want to talk about. Whew, I made it home.
You don't call nobody, let nobody know.
What? Call nobody and let nobody know what?
You on your way.
Oh, I gotta let you know when I'm coming home now? Y'all hear this? Oh, well, I hope she ran out the back door. You said you was watching the game, babe.
I know, but I'm expecting to know when you left, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you're okay.
I am okay. Why you let your dog loose? See, now we're gonna get a fine. Look at him. I'm just getting the mail. Yeah, y'all hear him? He talk about you ain't letting nobody know you was coming home. I don't know, I'm gonna have to check on things around here. I got the call to say I'm coming home. What y'all think? Oh, let me make sure I'm checking the mail. Is the game still on? Oh, I ain't get any traffic coming home, thank goodness. Easy breezy. All right, y'all, so let me get on in this house and, whew, I'm tired. Get on in there, Lux. All right, y'all, so I'm home from the event. Y'all already know that. My husband greeted me with the whole, what you doing here type of thing. And I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? It's just funny because he calls me every time he gets in his vehicle. It doesn't matter like if he's just going to the post office or if he is going to be on an hour-long drive, he calls me. I'm not the same way. I don't really even think about it all the time unless I really have something to say, especially like if I'm on my way to him. Like I was on my way home and we had been texting and he was kind of telling me when it was a good time to leave based on the football game that was going on close to where I was because he was watching it. And he got on me because I told him, I said, yeah, I was talking to my vlog and I told him, you know, there was an OU and somebody. Well, it was OU playing Texas. And my husband graduated from Texas, the University of Texas. And he's like, what do you mean OU and somebody? But yeah, I ain't know. But anyway, he was letting me know like, yeah, it's halftime. This is probably going to be a good time to leave, whatever. So I figured he knew I was going to be on my way home. And he's like, well, I worry about you. I just want to make sure you're okay and, you know when you're driving, whatever. So I'm like, all right, well, anyway, I'm home. So I'm here now, and I was about to clean my makeup brushes because I'm embarrassed to say, but I have not cleaned my makeup brushes in like 2 weeks. So they are dirty, and I'm like, okay, Vlogtober. I'm getting ready to do something. I got to pick up the camera. So that's what we're going to do. But, of course, you know, I'm going to chit and chat with y'all while we're doing this. But we can kind of do it together because I think, you know, we all have our different ways of cleaning our brushes. So it'll kind of be a little do it together thing. So what I am doing now is just running some hot water, and I'm going to fill the sink, not fill the sink, but you know, put a little hot water in the sink, and then just a little bit of Dawn, just a teeny bit, just enough to get some suds. And then I'm going to put some baking soda in here. Let me grab the baking soda. So just a little bit of baking soda. And that's that. Cause y'all look, I'm shamed, but you know, we gonna do it for the vlog. Look at my makeup case, y'all. It's a mess. Look at that. Stuff is all over the place. Nothing is put back. That's the whole little makeshift stand I had y'all on. But this is my soap that I use for my makeup brushes. It's like a laundry soap, but it works great for the makeup brushes, but it's also good for like if you get makeup on your clothes or whatever. But yeah, and so just gonna put the brushes in here and pick them up from here and wash them as we go. But I gotta get the little stand set back up for y'all, so hold tight. All right, I'll put y'all back up. So here's the brushes. I'm just gonna put them each just in the water and kind of let them soak for a second, just a second, because as soon as I get them all in there, I'm gonna start picking them up and cleaning them one at a time. But anyway, let's chit chat a little bit. So my sister sent me a TikTok. My sister sends me a lot of TikToks. Everybody sends me a lot of TikToks in the family. My son, my husband, my sister. And I rarely watch the TikToks. And they get so mad at me. However, this particular, I do watch the ones, and I shouldn't say this particular one because there's a reason why I watch this one. I watch the ones where I see that whoever sent it to me has typed something like, this is so crazy, or what do you think about this, whatever. Then I watch it. Not to say that I never watch any of the other ones, like I sound really bad, but that's when I really make sure I watch when they say something. This is my little toothbrush for my edge control. I put that in there too. And my little beauty blenders, they go in there too. Everything's going in the water. So this particular TikTok, my sister sent me, and she had typed something with it that said something like, what do you think about this? It's so sad, you know, that the parents had to get involved, or, you know, that the parents are in the middle. So I want to run it past y'all and see what you think, because it was crazy. So the young lady on the TikTok was upset because evidently she had been dating a guy for 4 years or so, and they lived together. Whatever happened between the two of them caused them to break up and no longer live together. And 6 months later, after this breakup, and here's the soap, I'm gonna wet it a little bit. Whoops, yeah, I'm making a mess. Wet it a little bit, and then I'm just gonna rub the brush on it. Look at that, and all the makeup will come off. So rub the brush on it, then I'll just clean it in the water. But anyway, so they break up, and 6 months after their breakup, her sister ends up taking up with the dude. Like, this is her man now. And the whole family, I guess, when it first happened, thought she was wrong, and that's crazy. And even though they were broken up, and then I did hear a part of the story where I think the young lady even had started seeing someone else. But nevertheless, this is her ex of 4 years, ex she was cohabitating with, so evidently it was a serious relationship, and now her sister is with the dude. So the family, when it all first jumped off, were on the side of the original sister and was like, yeah, that's wrong, she shouldn't have done that, and I can understand, you know, why you're hurt and why you maybe, you know, don't want to have a relationship with her. And what we're going to do as a family is give you priority when it comes to the family functions, because we know that it might be difficult for you to be sharing space with her and whatever. And so I guess for a year or two, I'm not really sure how long it was, but that's what the family did. They would celebrate the holidays separately with the two sisters, and the sister who had been done wrong, let's just say, had the preferential treatment. So if she wanted to come for Thanksgiving, then the other sister couldn't come for Thanksgiving. She would either have to come later that night or maybe the next day. You know, that's just the way the family decided to deal with it. And evidently that worked for a year or so. Well, just recently, the sister got a phone call from both her mother and father. I think the father calls first, and he's just like, look, it's just starting to be too much on us to have these separate gatherings, you know, celebrating the holidays twice, and, you know, enough time has passed, you're with somebody else now, you know, we just want to get things back to normal. So we're no longer going to celebrate separately. You know, your sister is going to be welcome to come, you know, to the holidays, and we're all going to be together. Now, it never was made clear in the story, at least not what I heard, as to whether the boyfriend was allowed to come to the functions as far as the family was concerned, but they said that the sister could. So I don't know what the deal was with the boyfriend. Well, the original sister now is livid. She feels like the family is now betraying her because she's still not ready to be around her sister. She's like, that's messed up. How could you do that? Why would you, how are you taking her side now? Or, whatever. And there was a comment made by one of her other sisters, because the family is also upset that she has taken to social media with this stuff. Like, they don't want family business in the streets. But she started the video by saying, this is my social media and I can say whatever I want. So evidently one of her other sisters commented and said, it's not fair, for our parents to have to choose, which daughter they love more or not to love their daughter. And she was saying, I never said they shouldn't love their daughter, but she's the one who caused this family divide. She's the one who did me wrong. Then y'all just need to choose me. And if I don't want to be around her, you're pretty much telling me then I can't come to the family functions because y'all are basically tired of having to go through this, and it's an inconvenience to everybody. And so I'm just wondering, I was thinking about it, and that's a hard one, right? Because the parents, I believe, did the best they could in the beginning, and I agree with what they did. Like, in that moment, you have to be there for your daughter that has been done wrong. And, she did do her, like, you don't do that to your sister. There's emotions. Even though that's her ex, he's an ex for a reason. And she don't want to have to be seeing him all the time. Or, you had a relationship with this guy, so now he can be sharing things with your sister that you never wanted her to know, or vice versa. It's just too close for comfort. Like, I definitely get it. However, on the flip side, I kind of see where the parents are coming from at this juncture in the game. Like, okay, it's been a year, 2 years, whatever, and we're tired. Like, you've moved on. You have someone new. Clearly, your sister is, going to be with this guy. And you know what? And maybe that is her person. Like, who knows? They say you can't help who you love. I mean, I don't know the whole story. But the parents are probably just like, something's got to give. We love both of our daughters, and we tried to do our best to make the best out of a bad situation, but let's just try. And so my opinion on it is just that we do have to learn how to move on in life. Like, staying bitter, staying angry, harboring unforgiveness isn't good for us. We've all heard the whole explanation about how forgiveness is not about the other person, it's about us. And if this young lady truly has moved on and she's in a relationship and she's happy, I just don't see why she shouldn't be able to, at this point, at least be able to share space with them. And these are young people too. That's the thing too. Young, you're in these relationships, guys come and go, and I know the worst part of it all, it's her sister. But I don't know. You have to be able to move on. And I'm not saying that they need to be best friends or have the same sisterly bond maybe that they always did, but to be able to just share the same space and breathe the same air, just be cordial, hey, how you doing, and keep it moving, I think is reasonable. I don't know. What do y'all think? Drop down in the comments and tell me what y'all think. But I just think that that's reasonable because it does involve the entire family at this point. And I can see, as parents, because her parents are probably about my age, because she seemed to be about my older kids' age. They just like, look, we tired. That's too much running around. I ain't trying to be making 2 turkeys, 2 hams, 2 pans of mac and cheese. Because even though their daughter, I'm sure, disappointed them, they probably hate that she did that. I'm sure they've had all the conversations. That's still their daughter. They love her, and everybody makes mistakes. It's just some mistakes hit a little different because, it's family. But has she been dating the boyfriend of her ex-best friend, because I'm sure it would be ex-best friend, the family wouldn't have even been involved. And if they knew about it, they might have been like, you're wrong for that. But it wouldn't have caused all of this uproar and, separation. So I don't know. I thought that was a pretty good one, as far as just that what would you do type of thing. And then as far as the girl taking it to TikTok, that's just the world we live in now with the younger generation. They don't bite their tongues. They take their first thing is to pick up their phone and post about it, record about it, and that's their prerogative. And when people talk about putting family business and stuff out there, you have to be aware and understand that family business is exactly that, family. Family means that there's more than one person involved. So therefore, it's my business just as well as it is your business. And maybe you want to say, hey, leave my name out of it or whatever. But as far as just not sharing, because that's an outlet for some people. And who knows, this young lady might get some kind of comment or something on TikTok that helps her see something differently. I mean, I don't know. But you just have to be aware that when you try to keep people from sharing, you're trying to keep them from sharing what affects them as well. And that's not fair. You know, people should be able to express themselves however they want. And if you're going to be embarrassed by it or whatever, I don't know, maybe then you have a question about how you dealt with it, because there's not much about me where I'm going to be like, oh, don't tell them, because I'm pretty much an open book. And, you know, again, there's certain things where I'm not necessarily just like, oh, I want everybody to know this. However, if it gets out there, it gets out there, because I am who I am. I have good days, I have bad days. I've made great decisions, I've made some not so great decisions. Whatever the case is, it all makes me who I am. But you just have to be aware that when you are doing things and moving around in life with a family, a partner, friends, or whatever, the things you do affect other people as well, and they are now a part of their story as well, and they can share it however they want to share it, unless you're going around getting cease and desist and non-disclosures from everybody. But yeah, her family is upset because she took to social media, and now I guess some of them feel like, well, since she's on social media, then we got to speak up and make our comments too. So yeah, y'all drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all think about that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning my makeup tools and hopefully getting my makeup case organized somewhat, because this is a crying shame what I got going on here. It really is. I'm ashamed, but we doing better, you know? We doing better. All right, y'all. Look at that disgusting water. Oh my gosh, but you see, it's the same color as me. And here's the soap afterwards. And so what I'm gonna do is just rinse this off and make sure that it's dry. So see all that water in there, of course that'll wear down the soap. So you wanna make sure you rinse it off, make sure it's dry, and then put it away. But look, my brushes are nice and clean. Sponges clean. Like, look how clean even the white sponges are. So everything is clean and drying. So I'm just gonna roll it all up in here and actually set it outside and let it dry. All right, y'all, so everything is outside. Soap is cleaned off. The container is drying. And that way, you know, and the soap is called Zote, Z-O-T-E, in case you were wondering. You can get it like at Walmart or wherever. But yeah, I like to bring them outside because the air, you know, is moving and circulating, because you don't want anything to, you know, get moldy or anything. So I just bring them outside and let them air dry. And then once the soap is dry and the little container that I keep it in is dried out, then I'll put the soap back in, put it back under the sink until next time, and hopefully it's not another 2 weeks. And sometimes 2 weeks isn't bad for me because I don't make up my face every single day. But these last couple of weeks I've been making up my face because we've had these events, so I let it go a little longer than I should have. But whatever, don't judge me. It happens. Don't act like y'all makeup brushes be clean after every single use. And look at the pool. It's almost time to close it up. for the season, I guess. I'm saying that, but today is the first day that was even a little brisk. But the water's kind of high because we had some rain. But I don't know if y'all can see all those leaves in the bottom, which is a lot better now because they cut back this tree right here, because that tree used to kind of hang over the pool, but my husband asked my neighbor if he could cut it back. But yeah, almost time for the pool. But look, the roses are blooming. That's the funny thing about here in Texas too. In the dead of the summer, you don't really have your flowers because the heat done burned it up. But then you get into fall and stuff starts blooming again because it's not so hot. So yeah, it's still nice. So we'll see how it is in the mornings moving forward. And you know what? It might be 150 degrees again tomorrow. But yeah, y'all, I think I'm going to end this one here. I don't really know what else we have going on this evening. Maybe nothing. And y'all know I'm trying to do this Vlogtober, so be patient with your girl because I don't have like a bunch of stuff planned every single day. But y'all like talking to me, right? So, you know, I'm going to pick you up every day. I'm going to post a video every day. Some will be more exciting than others, but yeah, I'm going to end this one here because there's not really much more going on today. And then if there is, I'll pick y'all up for a vlog on another day because we got to keep this wheel going. We got to keep it going. So I love you all to bits and pieces. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys mean more to me than you will ever know. And if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And go ahead, if you hung in here this long, especially for today's vlog, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, girl, because you already a part of the Lifer Tribe. So until next time, y'all know the drill. Love one another and be kind, but never forget to live your life. LYFE. Love yourself first explicitly, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch. I'm always pouring out my heart, no little by little here.